In this video, we're gonna talk about the difference of being just a detailer and then actually running a detailing business and how those two things are completely different. But first, let's take it back to past Saturday and let me take you through what we have going on that day. So for today on the schedule, we have two vehicles. It's a Saturday. So we have a full interior cleaning and an engine cleaning on an Altima. The range is gonna be it's 240 for the interior and then 80 for the engine. And then on this here Viper that we have behind us is gonna receive a wash and wax, an engine cleaning, and a headlight restoration. And then total is gonna be like 380. So just two cars for this Saturday. Hopefully we'll be done around 3 o'clock. And the way we keep track of our schedule is using Jobber. We've been using it for 3+ years now, and I am a Jobber ambassador. So if you want to get a 14-day free trial plus 20% off your first 6 months, you can check the description box down below and sign up through my link. Again, we use it to schedule our customers, keep track of employee hours, and keep track of all our customers' information. So Lex here is now starting on the first headlight. Like I said, we're doing a headlight restoration, a engine cleaning, a wash and wax, and the customer actually added a mini interior detail once he left. So in total, I think the vehicle was 460 or somewhere around there. Now the headlights, although they're very simple as far as the design, they were a bit odd condition and we had a bit of trouble. So there was still quite a bit of chips and scratches in them that we couldn't recover, but we did restore a lot of the clarity back into the headlights. Now with the mini interior detail, that one's very straightforward. We're using the air gun to blow everything out. We're gonna vacuum it and literally just wipe down the interior. There's no thorough agitation with this service. So the headlights are done, the mini interior was done. Well, he added it last second before he left. That's done. Now we're working on the engine bay. It's always a bit cumbersome to work with engines like this just because you can't really get around comfortably. You kind of have to kind of contour your body to the hood, but that's okay, we're gonna knock it out. And then all that's left after that would be the wash and wax. And that's one thing I want to touch on, to where you start your detailing business because you enjoy detailing. It's a passion of yours, right? But what you do as a detailer, as a technician, is completely different than what you can do when you're doing this as a business. Meaning, even with this Viper, that it has swirls in the paintwork, and it'll look so much better if we were to correct them, right? So we can really bring out that blue, that gloss, that shine. Or with the interior, the leather seats needed cleaning, the door panel needed cleaning, but because the customer is not paying for that service, because they don't care for it, they don't want it, whatever the reason, you as the detailer cannot pass that line of saying, well, it'd be really fun, it'd be therapeutic, it'd be, satisfying to do that. Although it would be, you as a business owner trying to make money from this, you have to draw that line and say, well, it would look really good, it really needs it, but the customer only wants whatever service that they're getting, and you have to go that route. So you being a detailer versus running a detailing business are completely different. You have to be able to have the discipline to separate yourself and say, well, it'd be nice, it'd be cool, I really want to do that, but the customer is only paying for this. This is the level of expectations, and that is what you're going to deliver. But this engine was actually very, very, very dirty. I didn't get any before because I was just pressing the camera and getting to work. But literally the entire engine bay was covered in either grease or oil. And it was pretty easy to clean though, because all I did was use a pressure washer to literally knock off, I want to say like 80% of that gunk off the engine bay. And then after that, it was just spraying APC and cleaning it with a variety of brushes. So in total, I think the engine bay took maybe like 20 minutes to clean, because like it was dirty, but just literally rinsing it off safely and using common sense, it was a very easy engine cleaning. So that's a hard truth you have to understand, comprehend, and come to terms with, where detailing, like the actual part that you enjoy, the satisfaction, the therapeutic part of things, right? What you enjoy to do when it comes to running your business is maybe like 20% of everything, right? Because although yes, like once you get to the job and you're doing it, yes, you are detailing. But beforehand, you have to get customers to contact you. Well, how do you do that? Is that Instagram? Is that Instagram ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads? Is that search engine optimization? Is that Google ads, right? That's one thing, just figuring out the marketing side of things, right? That's a whole Pandora box that you have to open up, because how else is anyone gonna notice you, right? You think you're just gonna start your business and people are gonna come? No, you now have to jump into the world of marketing and business and understand, okay, how do I get complete strangers to know who I am, trust me, and to hand over their hard-earned money to me and make me their preferred choice as a detailer? Like, how do you solve that part? But then two is, okay, now it's customer service and the customer experience, right? Well, now you have to talk to the customer, set the proper expectations, make sure everyone's on the right page, make sure that, you know, you're pricing your services properly, making sure that the customer knows exactly what they're gonna get, and then you drive to the customer location, assuming that you're mobile, and then now it's talking to the customer in person, recapping the details, making sure the expectations are set correctly, inspecting the vehicle, and making sure what you said you're gonna do is you're capable of doing that on that vehicle once you're looking at it. And then at that point, you get to the actual detailing part. So many other steps have to take place before you get to being a detailer, right? You gotta, you know, generate traffic and leads, that's being a marketer. You have to talk to the customer, that can be either sales or customer service, and then you become a detailer. And the detailer part is only but for a few hours, like compared to like the hours and hours of like learning how to market your business, learning how to talk to customers, talking to customers. So it's still just one tiny part. Now, that isn't to say it's not vital. Of course, you have to, you know, offer the best results that you can. You have to have great, you know, actual detailing skills, but that's still only one part of this entire puzzle you have to figure out. Because then once you finish the detail, what do? Well, you call the customer back out, you talk to them, you walk them through the detail, you accept payment. Hey, look, and some customers aren't gonna be satisfied, some aren't gonna be happy, some are just gonna be a bit more difficult to work with. And that's part of being in business. Like, you wanna just be a detailer and detail cars, but unfortunately, that's not the case when it comes to actually running a detailing business. There's so many other things that have to be in place, that you have to take care of in order to do that one thing that you want to do. I don't know, is it fair? Is it not fair? That's what you get into when you're running a business. So that's gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. You can check the description box down below for the 14-day free trial, and then your 20% off your first 6 months with Jobber. It's what we use to schedule all our customers, whether it's mobile or shop. That's where we do everything in there. Let me know if you want to add any of your device in the comment section down below, and you can find everything else in the description box, like some of the links to the tools and products, the ultimate guide to start your detailing business. You'll find all of that down below. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.